Okay. There's been action at the pet shop. Bit of action at the pet shop, Glenn.
You say the pet shop. Is that
my son works there.
Have we
I think it's Pet Stock.
Because in our world of this podcast, we have different characters, we have different places, we have different things. And I vaguely remember you have established the pet shop as the place your son now works.
Yes. I go in there a bit because I've got 2 cats.
And
they've always got to get the best, cat food. It's really annoying.
Yeah, but you're in there, and do you get a good deal?
Get the discount, yeah.
Yeah, how much?
5 or 10%.
That's not bad.
Adds up.
At the end of the day.
Anyway, something got stolen.
No, let me try and predict what got stolen.
Okay, go on.
I think it was one of those dog beds, the portable dog beds, the soft ones.
They're quite expensive.
Yeah, because that would be worth stealing.
No. How do you get that out? Up your jumper?
One of those really big bags of the dry food.
That's expensive?
Yeah.
No, it was a living creature.
Budgie.
They had budgies there. No.
They had budgies? A canary.
No.
Oh, a real... of course. An expensive goldfish. An expensive fish.
How do you get that out? Fish are
but
expensive.
they're worth a lot of money.
Well, I know the snake was stolen years ago.
They had one snake for sale, did they?
Snake was $500. And they don't... $500 for a snake. I don't know.
I'd put it on lay-by, I reckon.
Yeah. I know whether he was stolen or he just escaped and went, oh, well, see you later.
The only problem is you put them on lay-by, they might die by the time you own it.
No, it was a cat. Crouchy the cat. Yeah, and I'd seen him in there.
Someone
He's
has
so cute.
stolen a cat.
Yeah, he's so cute. So they're like rescue cats, and they only have 1 or 2 at the same time. And someone had agreed to adopt him, right?
Yeah.
And they were just doing the paperwork, whatever. And then they noticed the cat was gone. And so they look at the CCTV footage, and a woman, not the woman who's adopting it, put it in a freezer bag.
Oh, that's not... I mean, seriously, she's come in...
Cat's alive, everyone. The cat's still alive. The cat lives in this story.
Did she zip it up?
Why?
Because a freezer bag you can zip up at the top, which I find quite hard to close up.
Yeah, they are quite hard to close up.
You got to find the starting point, and then and then you think it's closed. You haven't closed it.
No, you haven't closed. It's so true.
And then you go click, and you go, I got it this time. And you go, yes, I got it. Now put it in the freezer.
And then the cat's in the freezer bag.
No, the cat in the freezer bag wouldn't sound like a cat. It would sound like this.
Can I search your bag?
Yeah.
Also, the woman that stole the cat must have looked at her freezer bags and gone, too small, too big. I wonder she went out and purchased the whole packet just for this whole purpose.
She probably did.
So
if you got her address, you could go. You would know where to find the cat in the freezer.
Yeah. That's terrible. No. So, the manager looks at the CCTV footage, sees this woman and goes, oh, I know her. She applied to adopt Crouchy, but she was knocked back.
She applied. Oh, this is.
She applied.
You know what this is like? This is like your murder show.
It's like a murder podcast.
Murder podcast. Except your podcast's not good enough to have humans being killed or
cats.
You're more a feline
detective.
Feline detective.
So, cat detective. So they bring up the communication with her, and they say you can't have the cat because. I think it was because she didn't have a secure balcony or stairs or something like that. Because the cat will run off. It's a feral cat. And then this...
Oh, hang on. Whenever you apply for a cat now, do you have to fill out a question? You do not.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
But hang on, why don't you just lie on the questionnaire?
Well, she didn't lie. And she said, no, I don't. And they said, well, you can't have it.
Well,
and then she sent an angry email back saying, I can have whatever cat I want. I am an animal activist, blah, blah, blah. And so she just went and stole the cat. And so, anyway, they ring up the cops.
Get the cops involved. They'll be straight on to this. Drop everything.
Well, hats off to the police. The police come over. They have a look at the footage. They read the emails. And the cop goes, I'm going to have a crack. Goes around there.
Oh, I'm going to have a crack.
I'm going to have a crack because if she doesn't give up the cat, they're going to have to get a warrant. You know, like on the cop shows. You're going to need a warrant to come into my house. So, anyway, they knock on the door. They knock on the door.
They would have made an announcement out in the front.
We're out the front.
Oh, yeah.
Give up. Come on with your hands up. What, the cat's paws up in the air.
I know. We've got a special negotiator, and Dr. Harry comes in. Now, I know you love cats. We all love cats. I love a cat too, but listen, it's not your cat.
It's not appropriate. Your house isn't appropriate.
In the meantime, the woman who adopted the cat came back and said, where's Crouchy? Well, Crouchy's been stolen.
So there was a woman who had...
Yeah, who... The thing that got me, though, this cat was in there for weeks. No one wanted it. All of a sudden, these 2 people want it. Yeah, the woman that had the right setting for the crouching.
And why didn't she just take it when she passed the test?
No, because I don't know. She couldn't do it. I don't know. You had to fill out a form or something. I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe
okay.
she was getting a thing. Yeah. So anyway, the cops go around there, knock on the door. The woman opens it and just hands the cat over.
Oh my God!
And then the cat's back, and the cat's gone to its home. There we go.
That
No charges were laid, I believe.
don't the police do? Number one, good on the police.
Good on the police for
If
just.
there are any police,
You know
out
what?
there,
They just dealt it. They just did it.
did it.
Oh, we've got to have a shout out to the copper who, the Aussie guy who works in Austin, Texas. He sent another photo of him listening to Somehow Related.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and Courtney
I wonder if
interviewed him.
he saved any cats over there in Austin, Texas.
Yeah,
Texas.
there's
you
many
know?
cat issues.
Because you know what, it could have been a really upsetting thing for the policeman to turn up, and then you know she's got a whole pile of animals in there, and they're all been stolen, and maybe she's done a horrible thing to the cat, or you know. But it was a good ending to a story.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad that woman needs a cat and she had to go to the lengths to actually steal it to get it. But we all know stealing is not the way to go in life, kids.
No.
It's if you're out there, if you
And
want a
also,
pussy cat, and there are plenty of cats.
There's heaps of cats out there.
She should go over to Bali or somewhere with her. Yeah. Or,
No, there's heaps of pet shelters. You can get a cat. It's not hard to get a cat.
Yeah, so she just wanted that one.
Yeah, she wanted that one.
Do you reckon you would have to fill out a form if you just went to a shelter?
Yeah, Kieran's done it. You fill out a form,
You always fill out a form.
and maybe, if this woman is listening, just lie a bit about your balcony. I don't know.
Well, learn what the rules are and just go, oh, no, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
put a bit of mesh up around your
And just
balcony.
take photos of someone else's house who's got a lot of cats and go, look, I've even got a cat run and everything.
I would say some places aren't as strict. You know what I mean? They're not as strict as
And
the pet
people who
shop.
care about their animals, and rightly so, because if you're a cat, you're going, oh, I'm in a pet shop, oh, I'm up for sale, oh, no, I hope I get a good place. I hope I don't get, someone who kicks a cat when he gets upset.
Also, not a great start to the relationship. Yeah, you put me in that freezer bag. I remember you.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's like when you take the dog's sitting there licking his balls in front of the fire, and then you go, we're going for a ride in the car. Oh, great. Where are we going? Oh, I love going for a ride in the car. And then,
You're at the vet.
You go to the vet, and later, a couple of days later, looks down, licks his balls in front of the fire and goes, what happened? What did you do to me? I enjoyed licking those. Now they're gone. You've taken away a small pleasure. Poor animals. They get their tail cut off, or they get neutered.
Were they put in a freezer bag?
They get put in a freezer bag. I mean, hello. We don't have any pets listening to this show, but they probably are listening in the background to it.
hello,
heads, because cats, a bit less cats than dogs, they spread a lot of love.
Well, dogs and cats bring a lot of joy to people.
Yeah,
They bring a lot of joy.
And maybe bring the music, because we hope we bring a lot of joy
To you.
To you. Here comes the music,
Woof,
because
woof.
we're getting all sentimental.
All right.
Welcome to Somehow Related. Now please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Well, welcome to the podcast, Somehow Related.
Yep.
It's a pretty simple concept. We get two topics. Got to work out how they are related. It's a timeless podcast.
Well, you can go back and listen to them if you want to go back and listen to the back. Can you listen to the back catalogue on this show? Or do you got to pay for that?
The COVID era, we're there through COVID.
Yeah.
We're there through a lot of stuff.
I remember
Trump's first term, Trump's second term.
I went back to one episode where we were talking about, I just like to randomly have a listen to what I was thinking about at the time. It's a bit like listening to a therapy session. I think we were talking about a thing called COVID, and we were going,
it won't spread. Yeah, you love those conversations.
Yeah, because I think we were saying something like, we had SARS, that didn't do anything. Now we've got another one.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. And then bit by bit it just broke us down.
I remember the day before we locked down, I was at a party for Brad Oakes, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Often critique of the show.
He sits there.
He monitors. Fact checking.
I think he thinks he's helping out, but he's just bringing our confidence down.
I went to his party.
He had a party.
This is before COVID.
At his flat.
No, in a bar for his birthday.
Right. That's what you do, yeah.
And someone made a cake made shape of a crumpet, because that's one of his routines. And I was talking to another comic.
What a great thing.
Yeah, it was great. It was a good party. And it was just like a Sunday afternoon kind of casual gathering.
Yeah.
And there was this comic going, mate, don't worry about it. Like, we fly on planes. It's all going to be fine. It's not going to affect any of our gigs. It's all going to be great. And then the next day, bang, everything closed.
I know. Yeah, we don't want to go over it, but I still get people coming up to me saying, listened and watched through COVID, and thank you very much.
Oh, there you go.
So that's
nice.
If that's the only thing you've done is make people happier during a tough period.
We're like dogs or cats. We're like the dog.
We are, and that's anyway.
Woof, woof. Oh, well, let's just get our 2 topics. What do you reckon? Should we get them? There's no beating around the bush here.
We're not one of those podcasts that bubbles off and goes off on tangents. We always stick to the topics. We're always at hand, and we're always endeavouring to find an answer to deliver to our listeners.
Yeah. What are the topics, Sam?
Dopamine and black and white.
It sounds like an album from the
60s. Well, considering what the most recent episode I've listened to was an anus and smoke or something, I mean, this is quite intellectual for Sam. She stepped it up a bit.
But she doesn't do things to be outrageous.
No.
She does things based on fact. And there was a time when they put smoke up people's
We
anuses.
learnt that. We don't have to go over it again.
Well, because we did go over it a fair bit in the podcast.
Gosh. Dopamine is... It's like a neurotrans. What is it? There's a term for it. I always think it was like a drug in your brain.
Is it a drug or is it? It's a drug that you release when you do a certain.
Yeah, but it's not a drug. It's called something else in your brain.
Neurotransmitter.
Yeah, that's it. Neurotransmitter in your brain.
Yeah.
And things like sugar can trigger it.
So do we produce it in our body?
Yeah.
So sugar. Yeah. What else?
Sugar.
Shopping.
Anything that excites you,
achievement,
laughing,
yeah.
People always talk about that, and dogs have dopamine too. Dogs have dopamine.
So when they catch the stick or catch the ball, they get a spurt of dopamine.
Or the aforementioned licking of the,
they get a bit of dopamine from that. I must try it.
That's right.
Yeah. Social activities, achieving, kicking a goal, hitting a good sporting shot.
I think sometimes if you're feeling a little bit down, and you'll talk to someone, you'll go for a walk, then your dopamine levels get up again. That's a kind of.
Do you get dopamine from helping someone?
Yeah, probably.
You probably do. No. I think apparently if you go and if you would go shopping or something, I think if you find something and you look for something and find it, you get a little bit of a spurt.
Yeah.
A spurt. Is it a spurt? I suppose it runs over the. Yeah.
Is it like the red mist coming down? Like when people get so excited they can't control themselves, like in fights, or I've seen it with shopping where people just
they get into a frenzy.
People close to me where it's a frenzy where they go, I've just got to buy this thing. That's dopamine. That must be dopamine.
Well, you know what? Funny you should say that because I think I got a dopamine release because yesterday you put on a lunch.
We did.
Okay, and Des Dowling came.
Desmond.
Des Dowling,
he's
a comic. Who has he been on this podcast?
Don't know, but he's been on the debrief a lot. I speak to Des all the time.
Yeah, anyway,
we do a lot of gigs together.
For some reason, I can't remember why, and it was all natural. It wasn't like he was wandering around telling everybody. We started talking about his new app on his phone, which is called
Tinder, Grindr. He's a married man.
No, I'm bringing it up now. I'm bringing it up. It's called Yuka. And I've got to say, you will go.
What's Yuka?
It's an app. If you're at the supermarket and you're going, will I get that muesli bar or will I get that muesli bar? Which was less bad for me? Because, you often go, is this really healthy? You put the barcode into the app and it gives you a score out of 100 how good or bad it is for you. So I went and put in my old muesli bar, which got 2 out of 100.
What?
And I'm thinking it was a healthy one. It's really bad for me. And no wonder I've been feeling like crap. If you don't like that one, maybe no. It's not anyway. It's not compromised.
Yuka's owned by Uncle Toby. You just need to say that.
Sounds like that. And then he goes, if you're looking for, maybe try this one.
Oh wow!
And it was 75 out of 100, and it had received a health award. So what happened was, I was at the supermarket going, I went into a frenzy because then I'm checking all my regular products. I'm going, what yogurt do I get? Which is the worst one for me? Which is the best one for me? Which has got the best score?
So I'm going to get this. How do you spell it?
Yuka.
Oh, okay. Simple. Yuka. Okay. Yeah, well, Des is right into health. He often rings me, like on 3 o'clock, on like a Thursday, and goes, I haven't eaten anything today. Nothing.
But he shares, because you're a very good listener.
I'm like, what? He's like, I haven't eaten anything.
He didn't have any lunch yesterday.
He didn't have any lunch.
Yes, and no, he didn't.
Oh.
He said he's lost a little bit of weight, but he, like me, goes, I've lost a bit
But
of
he's
weight.
not fat.
No, but we still both have old man bodies.
He goes to the gym every day, I think.
Yeah, so he's
He's
like
health conscious.
Yeah, he probably has health anxiety like I do, which is when you go to the doctor.
He does.
I'm dying.
Yeah, he does. He thinks every time he goes to the doctor, he's dying.
Yeah.
That's it. It's
Whereas
and he's one of those guys that went and had a brain scan we didn't need to.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he just went and had
Would
one.
he mind you telling people that?
Yeah, well, he's a comic. Yeah, he doesn't mind.
What did
I'll
he think was
ask
wrong
him.
with his brain?
No, he might have had a headache or something, and the doctor's like, there's nothing wrong with your brain, mate. Because I asked my doctor about it once, because
You had a headache?
because my brother had been to the doctor and he had some kind of thing, and he said, your brother should get a brain scan. My doctor said, don't get a brain scan. He goes, the brain's moving and changing all the time. It could pick up things that'll be gone in a day, you know. If you want to panic yourself. But he went and had one, it was fine.
We call that knitting needle pain, Selena and I, which means you get a sudden pain in your body somewhere and you go, oh my God.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, sometimes you get it maybe you go, I'm having a heart attack. But it's just some sort of random thing your body's doing. Like it's just, it's like, it's a fake. And speaking of the doctor, a quick apology. I went to the doctor's yesterday after the lunch. Not because of the lunch.
No.
The lady on reception said I upset her. She goes, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Not again.
No, she said to me, I listened to your podcast and you made me feel bad because you said the shoes that I wear are one step away from being in a nursing home. And I was still talking about those skates, whatever they're called. Yeah. And she holds her foot up and goes, I'm wearing those shoes now.
Oh, wow.
I made her feel bad. I made her feel like she should be in a nursing home.
Well,
two guys are walking through here with the biggest ladder I've ever seen. Because look, can you see the ladder over there?
What are they doing?
I don't know. It must be important, but they got helmets on. Anyway, so I went into a frenzy of pleasure. Must have been dopamine from looking up products on the shelf and then being able to go, oh, well, I have this one. I probably won't because it's bad for me. Obviously, if you put...
Was there anything, apart from the muesli bar, that you were buying on a regular basis that was shit? Like, not
well,
good?
no, I tossed between two types of yogurt. God, I'm interesting.
Well, I think don't get low-fat yogurt because that's got a lot of sugar in it.
Well, that's what... And I learned this as well about low-fat milk only a couple of days ago. So, anyway, if you're questioning something at home, I mean, if you put a packet of chips up there, it's not going to come up good.
Plain chips are better than chicken chips. Because I read a book once and the guy said plain chips are one of the best snacks because if you look at the ingredients, there's potato, salt, and oil on the really good ones.
But that's the same as like they'd say, oh, red wine, good for you because it's got some sort of. And you go, no. Let's all realise it's not good for you. And if you want to sort of dwell on the positives down the shallow end of the pool, there are some minor positives, but it's toxic. When you eat potato chips, do you get dopamine?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get dopamine for that?
Definitely. One of my favourite snacks.
Why do you get dopamine?
I don't know. It tastes good.
Because you've achieved a goal? Because I thought dopamine was achieving something.
Well, you know what? When I do a gig in the country and I finish the gig, been paid, whatever, and you get in the car and you drive home, you open up potato chips, great feeling.
I like the picture you're painting.
Great feeling. I did mention that on some TV show, and Broden from Auntie Donna used to do those motivational talks at schools, which is, as we know, a nightmare. To go to a year 11...
We talked about this a couple of weeks ago.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
And he said he always remembers my quote, just think, in half an hour, you'll be in your car.
That's true.
Eating a packet of chips.
Yep.
And driving home.
Because when I did the thing with Kitty Flanagan, it was during the end of lockdown, and rather than go out for dinner, she would order in sandwiches, and I think they would arrive before the show, but we weren't allowed to have them until after the show.
Oh, yeah.
And all through the show, we would both be going, oh, look what we're doing in the show.
There's a live show.
She admitted too, in the quieter moments, you would be thinking about, oh, there's that sandwich up there waiting for me.
It's a good idea.
And I guarantee you everybody thinks like that.
I reckon.
The quintessential thing of that is having a beer after done some gardening or mown the lawn or something, or you give yourself a rewarding whatever.
Yeah.
And you go, I'm okay because I did something good. Now it gives me something good. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like I was with standing next to an elite football the other day, and he was having, what was he having? A bit of chocolate. And I said to him, do you feel guilty about it? He goes, no. He goes, 80-20. He goes, 80% good, 20% not so good. So I forgive myself for the 20%, which is a good way to be.
Yeah.
Depends on what your percentages are. What are your percentages?
50-50.
I reckon I'm probably
40-60 the bad way.
Yeah, well,
No, I've tried to lose weight. I've lost a bit of weight just from not eating lollies all the time.
When you have, I'm in any way endorsing the use of drugs, but would it be a dopamine that you would get released?
It must be alcohol, surely.
Yeah, it must be.
Must be.
What about like your bad drugs, like your
heroin
and stuff? Like that would be
that
like
taps into something.
That taps into something.
Man.
And the interesting part is the body creates it, doesn't it? And it's got it there to give to you. But it doesn't. It goes, I'll only give it. It's like
if it gets triggered.
It's like your mother saying to you, "I'll give you a lolly if you do something good."
Yeah.
Yeah. So the psyche is a bit controlling like that. I'm not going to reward me until I've done. I'll open up this cupboard if me does something good to open up that cupboard door.
You seem to know a lot about this. It's not really my area of expertise.
Oh well,
I haven't really thought about dopamine until this conversation.
Well,
I know that dogs have it for some reason. It's the only thing I know.
You look at people who go for long runs and stuff like that, like triathlons and stuff.
Yeah. Idiots. Sorry, what? No, yeah. Athletes, yeah, they're good on them. I don't know how they do it.
They would get a release of dopamine, and maybe that's why they do it, because they get hooked on that feeling. But they can only do it through going a really long way or really hard. Because I know when at our swim club, it's not a club, where we turn up, all the other people go in there, and then when they get out and have a coffee, you can see that
it's helped them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And there's no doubt that when we do exercise, I mean, dopamine has to be good for your mental health, surely.
Yeah, definitely.
Why can't we buy a bit of dopamine down?
I should buy the shops. Get us some dopamine.
I want to go at the chemist, and while I'm waiting for my other drugs, I just go, I might have a bottle of dopamine.
I'm sure they've tried to recreate it. Any money?
You know what? If we were going to put out a somehow related product, what we would do is this: we would say, here is somehow related chocolate.
Yeah.
And we would say, guaranteed to give you a dopamine hit of 28%. And we would sell it in terms of dopamine, which would be highly illegal, but we would do that. That's a good marketing tool.
It's a good marketing tool.
Yeah, like no one talks about the dopamine hit, and we all know, so anyway.
Dopamine.
I think you also get it when you try a new skill.
Oh, wow.
So in other words, if you try
juggling.
Juggling. Yeah, playing the piano. I'm looking at a piano just over there. I can't play that, but I reckon if I could learn to play a tune, I would get a dopamine release.
A hit.
Yeah. I like playing sport, like playing golf, when you go, all I'm going to try and do is get a little ball over there, near that stick over there. And seriously, you get a dopamine release because the ball gets near the stick. It's like, that is pathetic. But you do get so there's no wonder you get hooked on a sport.
Yeah.
Because you get a dopamine release when you achieve it. You know?
And isn't it funny though, the name dope, like dopey, dopamine? That's interesting.
Dope.
Dopamine. Who named that?
Why is dope?
I don't know.
So in other words, that's what we used to call it, didn't we?
Marijuana.
Yeah.
Get some dope, man. Yeah. Why
That's
is it dope, Sam?
The colloquial use of dope in the US, meaning a simpleton, fool, or a person under the influence of a drug, goes back to the 1850s. Dutch settlers in American colonies brought over the word dupe, which refers to gravy or sauce to put on food. The word evolved to mean anything syrupy, a thick substance or concoction which could be medicinal or related to drugs.
Right.
Feel a bit dopey.
But you do feel a bit dopey if you have marijuana. Not that I've had a lot of the kids.
I don't know what it feels like to feel a bit dopey, because I'm endlessly fascinating and never in trouble with the way my brain works.
All right, well, which one of the 7 dwarfs would you be? Okay.
I'd be dopey.
You'd be dopey.
What would you be?
I don't know.
Sleepy?
Sleepy, yeah. Sneezy, fatty.
Is there a fatty? Is
No,
there a fatty?
hang on, what
Grumpy?
is it? Grumpy?
Yeah.
Well, Kieran would say I'm that. Grumpy?
Yeah. You're not grumpy, are you?
Sometimes I can be. Sneezy. Sleepy,
Senior grumpy. Sneezy.
dopey,
Yeah.
handsy.
Is there a short? There's no shorty in there. There's no handsy.
Sleazy. They're all a bit sus.
Yeah.
All right, should we talk about black and white?
Yes.
Black and white. Well, black and white to me I just remember the black and white TV.
I associate black and white with this is a bit cynical, with artistic endeavours.
Well, remember that magazine called Black and White?
Yeah.
Used to have nude people in it. It's pretty good. You don't remember black and white?
No, I don't.
Yeah, okay.
When you say nude people and then say pretty good, I mean...
But it was artistic, Glenn. So you felt like you could look at it?
Well, this is my point.
Yeah.
This is my point. I think, this is very cynical, but sometimes people will do things and they just turn up the black and white and the photograph or the painting or whatever and go, oh, well, look, it's artistic now.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, it's in black and white.
It's in black and white.
Yeah. I was watching that show, Portrait of the Year, and I think one of the people did something in black and white. I go, just because you did in black and white doesn't mean it's any better than anything else. But black and white. So, but I associate black and white with black and white television.
Yeah.
Obviously pre-colour, which for me would be pre-1974 or something, where everything, and kids, hello out there, kids, hello, you're listening, everything was in black and white.
Oh, yeah. So
The television was in. Can you believe that?
I know the news was black and white. Everything, like Gilligan's Island. I
We used to
shows.
watch, and so you'd watch sport and you couldn't see the. Imagine this, okay? There's a sporting team.
Yeah.
You can't tell the colour of the jumpers. And it used to be the one when Collingwood played North Melbourne.
Yeah, it was hard.
You couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah, it was hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we had to put up with as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. And then films were in black and white, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Originally black and white.
Yeah, like
then they went to colour.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind? No, that's in colour.
Is it in colour?
Has it been colourised? Because then they learnt to...
Oh, like Wizard of Oz starts in black and white, and then it goes to colour. When they're in Kansas, it's all black and white, and then there's that great scene where she goes to the land of Oz and it's in colour.
Yeah, no, I realise that. I'm just trying to think, was there a period...
War movies, though. Some of the war movies that we watch were in black and white. Were
Yeah,
they like The Great Escape and stuff like that? Black
yeah,
and white.
of course they were. Of course. So
But Jaws was colour. Jaws would have been colour.
Yeah.
That was the late 70s.
You've made a bit of a jump there. That's a long... Yeah, there was... I think...
So, hang on. It's a Wonderful Life. That's black and white.
Yes.
Yeah, that's black
Good
and white.
point. And that would be
was black and white.
1940s?
50s, maybe. I don't know. It was after the war.
Was
That was black and white.
Yeah, okay. Let's just put a line in the sand there and go. There was a whole lot of black and white films that we used to watch, and we used to watch black and white television, and newspapers
Oh, they still
were in black and white.
Yeah, looking at the newspaper now, there's colour, isn't there?
Well, you look at the front page of that over there; it's in colour. I mean, whereas it used to be totally
just black and white,
and then it was like there would be a colour supplement or something, a little bit down the track. But basically, it's in black and white.
And then like directors like Woody Allen
Would
do black and white movies.
yeah?
sometimes.
Why? To make it look more.
Well, he would do a colour one, then he'd do a black and white one.
He was very influenced by
Bergman. Yeah, Ingrid Bergman.
Yeah.
He had a lot of black and white stuff, didn't he?
Yeah, I think
The Seven Seals or whatever.
Yeah, so he would. In other words, you could sort of go, I want to do a film like that. I'm going to write my little romantic story,
mate.
and I'll whack a bit of black and white onto it, and I've got a work of art.
You guys ever thought about just doing it in black and white? Make it arty, mate.
It's cheaper than the colour film, and
black and white, mate.
And there's no, you don't have to twiddle the knobs.
I've got black and white photos at home when we were little. They're black and white photos.
Yeah, of course, I've got photographs from when I was primary school, all in black and white.
Black and white. How old are we?
Oh, yeah, we are really old. But I just wanted the kids out there who are listening. But I don't think the audience that listens to this show probably has had an experience with black and white and with colour.
Is there another way to say black and white? There is.
What?
Ebony and Ivory. Together in perfect harmony.
Well, that's
a song.
That the keys on a piano are in black and white, which is what you're talking about.
Ebony. No, I'm talking about Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. And Ivory. We're together in perfect. Remember that song? Oh.
So that was
harmony. But you're right. Maybe it is about the piano.
You would hate that song.
I don't like that song.
Yeah, but that is talking about colour.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what are the things
Hey,
that
black and white aren't a colour. They're not colours. You know that, don't you? You know, you get some nerd. They go black and white aren't colours.
You also get dogs can't see. Dogs see in black and white.
How do they know that?
Yeah.
Are they beat inside a dog?
Look, they're probably going, we're going to show you a black and white photograph of some biff in a can or a colour one. Which one do you...
Oh, okay.
And which one did the dog... Well, the
I'm
dog...
intrigued by your use of biff. That is a very old dog food. You should update to Pal at least. I don't know if you can still get biff. You mentioned it earlier on in the pet shop chat. I don't know if you can get biff anymore.
Well,
and also think of the guy from Back to the Future. His name was Biff, wasn't he? The bully.
No, you're
can
actually
you get
right.
Biff? Can you get Biff?
I must admit, when I get on these panel shows and I'm on TV, my references need to be updated.
Well, I just
Okay, okay.
Schmackos. That's a newer dog food.
The colour that I use in my creating words on the podcast need to be updated. I'm out of date.
On the panel show, you're like, I was listening to the Wireless yesterday having a Bonox, and
yeah, you're exactly right. I hear this podcast back and I go, why did you call it that?
it's just what you fall into.
Yeah,
fall back on.
What animals are black and white?
Oh God, zebra.
Oh, we've
Zebra.
gone pretty quick, but that's about it. Magpie.
Oh, you got it. Damn it. Penguins.
Oh, that's a good one.
Penguins are black and white. Some cats are black and white.
That's a really good one. Yeah.
Is there a black and white snake out there somewhere? Oh, Tasmanian devils. Are they black and white? The devil? I reckon the devil's black and white, isn't he?
Skunk. Yeah, I think you're right.
Skunk is black and white.
Yeah.
Badger?
You know I don't like zoos.
Join in, kids.
You know I don't like zoos because I don't believe animals should be
you're an
caged for the
animal,
human
whatever.
pleasure. They should have a black and white section. All the fine. Just go.
And an orange section with the giraffes.
No, you
Do it by colour.
Yeah, and then if
That's a new idea for you. The zoo by colour. Glenn Robbins zoo by colour. All right, what do you
this
want?
is not a stupid idea.
And the brown section's pretty big.
And anything like they've had any video in it that'd be in black and white.
You go from black and white to grey, so you got the elephants in there, and then you go to colour, black, white,
Because
grey colour.
as you came out of that tunnel, then you went to colour. Because you think of all the beautiful animals with colour.
Oh, great idea.
And then you pop out the other end.
And there's all greens, there's the lizards,
Yeah.
the tigers.
I should pitch that idea, I reckon.
I reckon you would get a meeting at the Werribee Zoo, and you would pitch that idea, and the meeting would last about 10 minutes.
But I would do it in black and white as well. I do it like a mime artist.
Only the rangers in the black and white area have to wear black and white, and then in the coloured area, once you go through that tunnel, they're all colourful.
See, people, what do you want to do Sunday afternoon? Oh, I don't know. Can I just say, no, let's go out to the Werribee Zoo. They've got the black and white into colour
section
set up by, you don't want to be part of this? Will I do it by myself?
I'm not part of this. I don't
look,
want to be part of this.
Look, while we're on that point, can I just say what you're wearing today?
Oh, yeah, I do look like a zookeeper.
Who was the famous, was it Mao Zedong that used to wear all green?
Yeah.
Can I get a photograph of you?
Sure.
Did you knowingly put on the outfit? What happened?
No.
You look like you've come straight from work and you work at Werribee Zoo.
Yeah, I look like a ranger. Don't worry, I do.
You got green pants on, and then you got a green shirt on
And
top.
I've also got a green jacket, which I don't
What?
have.
You need to contrast between
I
your pants.
know, but I just couldn't be bothered.
Well, you need to bother.
I thought the only person I'm seeing is you and, Mel at the pub.
But surely people are going to see you down. You could probably walk.
Oh,
if you went down the park at the end of the
There's
street.
there's a park down here at State Park.
If you wandered around,
Yeah.
people would go, that guy's official.
Excuse me, mate,
You
where are the bats? Oh, they're up there in that tree over there. Just don't touch them,
You
please.
need a little logo.
Little badge.
A little logo on your shirt.
Yeah. Imagine if I get done for imitating a wildlife officer. And I'll go down to guys fishing. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to have to confiscate. They're not that big. Then they walk past and I'm cooking on the barbecue. What the hell?
That's all right. But I'm also going to throw in there that maybe Mao Zedong's gone for a walk around the park. But Mao Zedong's turned into Dave O'Neill. Anyway.
We'll put a photo on Facebook.
So, you know what else is in black and white? You won't get this one. Barcodes. Which goes back to my reference to, because that's the barcode on Yucca that you put into the app to find out whether the food's bad for you.
Some lollies are black and white. Boiled lollies. You get the black and white ones? I think they're licorice.
Licorice,
yeah. They got a bit white in them.
There's one classic one, isn't there? Like a humbug or something?
Yeah, humbug. You're
It is
right.
a humbug.
It's a humbug. I think it's humbug.
It was always, Dad, what lollies did you bring home? Oh, a bag of humbugs. Oh,
why?
shit.
Can't you get raspberry drops or something with a bit of taste?
You get something with chocolate in it. I don't want something to break my teeth on.
Also, we're in Melbourne. what does black and white mean in Melbourne? You say black and white.
Winter? No.
Collingwood.
I'm sorry.
Collingwood Football Club.
Sorry.
Black and white, mate. Yeah, black and white, mate. And I think it's a soccer team too in England. Just in different countries, those colours mean a lot. You know.
And unfortunately, it also means racial tension.
Oh, black and white. South Africa. Apartheid.
Geez, we've touched on it all and look
at us.
You thought that this is a couple of old blokes. The meaning now of black and white, when people see something in black and white, they go, I'm glad we listened to somewhere related because now I have a different opinion on it.
It's true.
But having said that, if you see a bit of art, just go, fucking get over yourself just because it's in black and white. You know what else? It's a saying.
It's black and white, mate.
Meaning... It's
straightforward.
They're clearly not like each other.
It's a black and white issue. There is no grey zone here.
Yeah, because you slip into the grey when you mix a little bit of
It's a black and white issue.
Okay, name... Oh, this is interesting. Name one black... See, I don't like what that tone, that groan means. Have you got one black or one white thing in your house?
Oh.
Not black and white, black or white. Have you got a black thing? Because black is a bit of a... you know what I've got on my car? I've got... Because it went from...
No, I've got a black car. I've got a black car. Yeah, my car's black. Yeah.
Is that black?
Is it black?
It might be... Oh, yeah, it's black. Have I got anything black at home? I don't think I have. Have I got a black... I've got a black skivvy.
Oh, I've got black trousers. I've got black jeans, actually.
White?
But have you got white jeans? Pretty hard to pull off white jeans, I reckon.
Why? Okay.
You got to be young or good looking to pull off the white jean.
Okay. White jeans. Murder. How are they somehow related?
I don't know.
I don't like talking about this flippantly because people died. But when the mushroom lady claimed she had diarrhea from the mushrooms... She was wearing white pants.
Oh, and people saying like,
you wouldn't be wearing white pants when.
Yeah, wow.
So that was actually in the court case.
Wow. I've got to say though, I live in the inner north of Melbourne.
Not many white pants.
Yeah, you live in the Bayside. More white pants. You are in a white pants area. I'm in a black pants area.
And if you look at look at golf. But if you look at golf, it's accepted that you wear long white pants.
Yeah, white pants. Yeah. And yachting, that kind of thing is all white. That's all white. Whereas in a band, it's black.
What if you're watching an ad for something? Now you have got the guy just in his normal civvies, but then there's someone with a white coat on. You go,
oh yeah, white coat.
Or if someone walks in and the doctor, because there was a time when doctors used to wear white coats.
Yeah, I remember that. And also a pharmacist.
They wear a white outfit and they stand a bit taller.
Yeah. Whereas you see someone in a black coat. It's either in a gothic band, or they're like, cops wear dark coats actually. Or
they will see. There you go.
Inspector. The cop's not going out in a white coat.
They're not going. No, look at a new uniform. It's all in white.
In between, the guy in the fruit shop used to wear a blue coat. Remember, or the milk bar. The guy would wear a blue coat, like a dust coat.
That was like it was his own version of being special.
Yeah.
And it's interesting how when you put an outfit on.
Con the Fruiter had a blue one.
He did.
Yeah, he had a blue one. Yeah.
It wasn't black, it wasn't white, it was blue. That's the thing, though. When whatever sport you do, you put on colour.
Uniform, yeah.
And you feel a little bit more important when you put on that colour.
A bit special.
Well, if you put on a skiing outfit, you go,
that's right. It gets you ready for the sport.
Yeah, if you put on... what is the number one black full-body outfit that you wear? You wear one.
A wetsuit.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Right.
And when you put that wetsuit on, you feel special. Don't you?
It also
you feel important.
Yeah. And then often when you don't put it on, you're in the water going, God, I should have put that wetsuit on.
But when you put it, you feel like ready to take on the world.
Yeah. Well, you do too.
Yeah. You just go. I'm wearing a wetsuit. I'm ready. I can take on anything.
Yeah.
You know?
And also you take on a lot of official. And you know, on the beach, you're like, that's the waves broken over there on the subtlety. That's right. Oh, there's a rip over. You become the old man of the sea. Yeah, kids.
I'm endlessly fascinating when it comes to the movement of the water.
Yeah.
And then, the other one I used to like, Ice Cream Man. The Ice Cream Man.
And the white coat.
Had a white coat. Did guys in Mr. Whippy vans have a white outfit on? Or is that an American stereotype?
I think here they would have the blue coat on sometimes or the white one.
And the American ones, they'd have a white shirt on with a bow tie on.
Yeah, no, that's very American. But here, just the white or blue coat, like the fruit shop.
How many white shirts have you got in your cupboard?
One.
One. It's got a bit of a grey collar because you've only got the one.
probably. I just have it for like gigs where I've got to wear a suit.
Yeah, I reckon I've got 2 or 3 white shirts, and they're all a little bit, and they're all depending on, because white shirts, the collar length seems to vary over, like, it was in when the collars were really long, and then they got really short again, then they went a little long again. It's like this,
Black and white outfit is very cool. If you wear like a white shirt, black tie, black suit, that's very Reservoir Dogs. And also, like, bands used to wear, like Blondie and stuff, the band would wear black and white suits. Very cool looking.
You know what else? I hate to say this, but on an X-ray, often the bad bit will be the black bit.
Yeah.
Is it funny?
Yeah.
Like, they see that.
Yeah, that showed too. They showed on the X-ray there.
Yeah,
That's not good,
that dark shadow there.
The dark shadow.
Where they don't go see that light bit there. It's like, oh God, I didn't realise that, and it's like dark for a reason because it's the bad guy. Oh, what about in movies? The bad guy always wore a dark hat.
Yeah, black
and the
coat.
good guy always wear a white hat.
Yeah, that's old school.
It is old school, but still. Anyway,
should we have some thinking music?
I thought I was being really interesting.
We got to cut it over. People got things to do. Got to order some lunch here. Now, what do you want? What do we got? Black and white, an old black and white movie, some dopamine. Go with a classic black and white TV show that we remember, like I'm thinking Gunsmoke.
No, that was kind of, I was. Were we allowed to play it? I don't know whether we were allowed to play it. If it's a TV theme, we can play it.
Play it. Yeah, that if it's got talking over the top and stuff. Yep.
The theme to, please tell me this was in black and white. The theme to Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that was black and white because I went to the Twilight Zone. I'm pretty cool movie festival once when I was like at uni, and they showed a lot of the episodes. Oh, gee, it was good.
So tell me, was there a bit of paper up on a wall somewhere that said, "How did you get that?"
Yeah,
information?
how did I know about that?
It would have been because that's
before the internet.
You remember when you used to go to the canteen and there'd be a notice board?
Yeah.
Nowadays you don't need notice boards anymore, do you?
And it was in an unusual cinema in the city in a building like the National Mutual. It was in the National Mutual building cinema, which I bet isn't there anymore. And we must have seen it in a record shop or something, a little poster, because we loved all that kind of,
And what drug would have been released in you when you turned up?
Dopamine. And how many girls do you reckon were there watching the Twilight Zone episodes?
None.
Maybe a few.
So,
all right, I love the Twilight Zone. It was a great show.
Okay, so how does the music go?
You're entering, and that guy used to walk out smoking. Ray, what was his name? Ray.
So it's 2 hours.
You are entering the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, he was like.
He was cool.
He
man.
was very cool.
Oh, he's very cool.
Our older listeners will reminisce with this. The younger listeners will go with this ridiculous. But
let's have a listen.
Powerful.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
I love the Twilight Zone. I love some of the episodes were great. Remember the one when the aliens came down and then they were getting all the humans and they were just eating them? It's like, they're eating us.
I know when we were watching shows like that, Mum and Dad would be up in the bedroom and we'd be watching, and Mum would walk down the hallway, open the door and go, "Oh, you're not watching this, are you, boys?" Meaning it was inappropriate. And then
it wasn't really, though.
No, it was too scary.
Oh, scary, yeah.
And then when SBS came in, we'd all be watching the European movie, and Mum would put in, "You're not watching this, are you, boys?" And we'd be there going, "Oh, naked women on the SBS TV
SBS,
show."
Friday night.
And then when she opened the door, you get a bit embarrassed because you were watching it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're not watching that, are you, boys? So we have to give an answer. I reckon.
I'm going to say black and white stuff doesn't release dopamine. There's a thing it needs to be colour.
I'm going to go. I think if you look at something black and white, I think it diminishes your dopamine. Is that what you're saying? You don't have as much of a release.
Yeah.
From
I think black and white doesn't. There's no dopamine. Yeah. But if it's in colour, there's more dopamine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what is the answer, Sam?
Viewing social media in black and white releases less dopamine and makes it less addictive to keep scrolling. Our brains are wired to chase stimulation, and color is a big part of that. Stripping it away reduces the dopamine pull. This setting supposedly helps you spend less time on your phone because the brain craves color and sees phone usage as rewarding due to dopamine stimulation. So depriving it of color should suck some of the fun out of using a phone.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
so in Australia, we've just had like a shutdown on
The under 16s.
Under 16s. Maybe they should have just made it they could still see it, but in black and white.
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
What are you looking at? What would you look at on Instagram?
I don't like Instagram much. I don't look at it much.
Because you're more black and white words, man.
Yeah, I like reading stuff. I look at Facebook, but it just infuriates me, so I try not to look at it.
Can I just say, we had dinner with Eric Banner the other night. You're going to like this story, but it's pretty boring.
No, anything with Eric's interesting.
You've always had a crack at me and said you only listen to books, you don't read them. You're
yeah,
not
we were just talking about that on the podcast of us I listened to.
Eric's,
When you said, I read this book, and I go, whoa, you listen to the book. And then I go, go on.
The participation is less.
Don't tell me Eric's a listener too.
No.
He's not a reader.
You were there. He said you should read this book, and it was real crime, and I quite like real crime, but I don't love it. And it was about the
Jetstar pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said you should read this book, and I went
up in the bush. The guy who killed people up in the
yeah,
bush.
yeah. The experience of putting a book. There goes the coffee machine again.
Yeah, there's some
The
real crime about to happen here.
The experience of having a book and can't wait to get back to it.
Yeah, it's great.
I haven't had that for years, and I've got it with this book.
Oh, really? So you got the actual book?
I bought the book. I told you you'd be proud of me. I'm actually reading the book. I sit in a chair.
So the Jetstar pilot's not reading his own story? And then, that's bullshit. I didn't do that.
No, you got it all wrong. No, it was self-defense.
I didn't do it.
Oh,
I didn't. Yeah, no, they put their drone up.
The police have dropped my DNA on that. That's not true. Joy of, and I haven't had that. And I'll be honest with, with you. You don't get it from an audio book.
No.
Yeah, and I joined Audible. No, I won't say that. I joined Audible and I got a couple of books. I've got Ben Elton's book. I think it'll be good. Anyway, so I'm having that experience. So Eric Banner said you should read this.
Back to the written page.
And wonder if he's going to make it into a TV show.
Oh, he could play the guy.
He wouldn't want to play the bad guy, though.
But he can't play the old. He's not old enough to play the old guy. He can play the lead detective. You can play the old bloke who gets knocked off up in the bush.
Oh yeah, we shouldn't laugh about it because people did die.
It was awful.
We shouldn't lie about it, but
it was an intriguing case.
He was in his 70s.
By the time it gets made, who am I going to be? I'll play his wife. I'll wear a wig.
There were other people who were in the camping area. You can.
I can
if
play
you want a big part, if you want a big part.
Isn't there the guy?
Oh no, you could be the judge because they had to go and
bang, bang, bang. No, I don't think I'd play a good judge. There is some weird guy who they thought had done it. Who's like, what do they call him? The
what's the name?
The button man.
God, you remember better than me.
He's like the bushy guy who's in the bush and just comes out.
Character.
He comes out of nowhere and goes, "Hey, what are you blokes doing here? I came around here."
Yeah, and he was protector of the environment.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, and not the button man.
No, was it the button?
He used to make. Something like that. It was some weird.
You'd be perfect at that. As that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm converted back to
no, but I'm too fat to be the button. He's not going to be fat. A guy like that. If he's living in the bush, he'd be more your weight. You could grow your hair. You could be the crazy guy in the bush. I didn't murder anyone. That'd be you. Give it to me now. Okay. I could play the pilot. I'm his age. Oh, and he was a bigger guy.
But does your character suit someone who could, allegedly...
I got paint my car in house paint. That's what he did. He painted his car in house paint.
How do you know so much more? I've read the book and you know more than me.
No, I just read the articles in the paper.
Yeah, see, I don't read the paper.
Oh, I read the paper every day.
Okay, that makes you... See how
I don't read every article. I don't read every article. Okay, I'm there. I'm in the bush, right? Yeah. I'm burying the body, and you come out of the bush as the button man. I'm like, this is hard work. Because he moved the bodies to that guy, the Jetstar.
I haven't got to that bit in the book. Don't spoil it.
Okay, move the bodies. Okay,
I'm there.
I'm digging a big hole. Okay, I'm digging a big hole. You come out of the bush. Oh, this is hard work.
No, you go,
Like,
mate.
this is worse than being a Jetstar pilot.
What the friggin' hell are you doing here, mate?
I'm just digging a hole to bury the ashes of my campfire.
Oh, bullshit. Hey, where are those two old people around here the other day with their drone? Where are they? They're gone.
Hey, you ever want to go to Queensland? I'll get you a cheap flight on Jetstar.
All right, I'll shut up. I won't say anything.
And-
Hey, I didn't see anything. I see nothing.
Nah, cut.